And of course, the war chant is "Ooar."
Oh, that's a reference that people won't get unless they were watching us over the weekend, Mordred. But so myself and Mordred cast a Kaiserreich tournament over this weekend, and I had a bit of a tongue slip. Instead of saying Marines, hoorah, as in like the cry of the Marine Corps, I went ooh-ar like a farmer. So it was Marines, ooh-ar.
Oh dear.
And it broke us for a little while there.
Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4, where I'm joined here by Midgeman. Hey, Midge.
Hey, Mordred, we're back again with the Spaghetti Western Achievement run.
Yes, we are. So last time, did we achieve anything significant? I'm not sure that we really did, to be honest.
I mean, we're not in Italy anymore. We started a new nation in a new world, and we've moved ourselves to Georgia, sweet Georgia.
And also Africa, but yes.
Oh, of course.
Georgia,
yeah, no, our capital is in Georgia. And yeah, we've got a slightly bigger problem of a coalition of about 60,000 natives hate us currently. And all of our allies are in the old world.
That is true, yes. We are rather unpopular in this area, though we did just have a relatively large war, which we absolutely swam through simply because our military technology level is so much higher than theirs at this stage of the game. And that is an advantage we'll keep for a short time at least. But this is, as a reminder, playing with started with one of the older updates, where a lot of the Native American tribes are going to have already effectively westernized. They will already have reformed, because you can see that by there being a duchy like Chiaha. But that should be fixed in the upcoming release.
Yes. So we have the slightly more powerful native scenario, because some of them have already managed to feudalize in the area. Now, we've got to get ourselves around to Texas. And we do not have an economy right now to support colonists. So we are going to have to do more conquest.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
So who do we not have a truce with? That's going to be
the coalition.
That's true. Yeah, we could just declare on the coalition and fight all of them at the same time.
Which would be hard.
And we're already in debt. Fantastic.
Yeah. We're not in
badly? 7 loans.
207 loans, yes.
Which is making us pay almost a ducat in interest already. Did we sort out our trade systems? Like, where are our merchants at the moment? Caribbean and Mississippi, that's good. We are collecting money here. Oh, no, we're not. I think I'm going to move the guy from the Mississippi here. I don't think we actually did set the merchants properly. But pushing money from
I threw them in place, both of them to push for the what's it called? There's a trade bonus where you're only pushing that you get. Isn't there? I'm pretty sure if you're only pushing, there's a trade bonus. I think
it's the other way around, because if you're collecting in your home node, you get the where's the bonus? Who are we? We are Bologna. Transfer from Caribbean bonus. You don't get that trade power buff unless you're actually collecting in your home node.
Okay.
And you get that buff 10% per merchant that you have out in the world. So if you have 10 merchants pushing towards Chesapeake and you have somebody collecting in Chesapeake, you will have a 100% trade power bonus in Chesapeake. It can really add up. And then we also have our colonist, who is currently not doing anything, but that's mostly because we can't afford it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, who should we pick on first?
The coalition is quite big. So if you look at our coalition map mode,
yeah, even the Algonquin don't like us.
Yeah, although they're about to fall off though, because they are 43 aggressive expansions. So if we get on pause, we actually might lose a few here from the coalition.
But there are actually quite a few around us who would probably join it, like Lenape, Powhatan, Chiaha.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like...
And we have a truce with, so...
How long for? Check that. Also, they don't look to be in the rudest of health. Bologna, 48. So we still have another 5 years before they can join.
Mm-hmm.
Got Cherokee. If we did do this, one, we would need to fabricate a claim. We would be up against 39,000 infantry and 6,000 cavalry. So they would outnumber us 3-1. Almost exactly.
Mm-hmm. But we could take up and get guns.
And Cherokee is 6 behind us. The closest is actually Chaha. Actually, Tuscarora is quite strong there for 7. But yes, we can also tech up further and get the new infantry type, which is Tercio or Free Shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Plus also the extra tactics. I mean, we could wait 6 months until January 44 and then tech up for the 5% cheaper mill costs. Or 10% cheaper. Question is whether we have the money for that. I mean, we could reduce maintenance, but I'm kind of reluctant to do that.
Yeah, I'm reluctant to reduce any of our maintenance right now.
Should we just go for it? Leroy Jenkins and all that?
I think we've got to at this point with the in for the penny, in for the pound we went last week and moving here. We need to keep the momentum up. We need almost need to get to a point where we've destroyed enough of our enemies around us that they've got so many truces that we can bankrupt ourselves. Almost.
I've just realized, actually, Cherokee, their 2 allies will not join this war. So it would literally just be us against the... Oh, but we still need to fabricate. But it would be us against the coalition only. Okay, fabrication is go.
Did we switch to religious ideas last time?
No.
I know we had a massive thing of ideas. No, we went plutocratic. I was just thinking with religious ideas, we would have the Deus Vult CB at the end to just like really start pushing these invasions.
True. Unfortunately, chat said no. Alright, gonna unpause. Penobscot immediately leaves. Tuscarora's left. Okay, so the coalition just got a lot smaller. And Altamaha wants an alliance. I'm going to say no for now, because we don't know exactly how diplomacy in this region is going to shape up.
Yep.
Also, I don't know who that is. Can we even see you? We can't even see you.
Altamaha, I think they're Mexico way, aren't they?
That's what it sounds like, isn't it? I think they're probably here. So no, I'm not going to accept an alliance from someone who we can't. Cherokee just left.
Oh, that's good for us.
And there goes Algonquin.
How's our overextension before we declare any wars?
Well, I wasn't going to necessarily take land. This was going to be pillaging and money.
Yeah, money war.
14. It's manageable, and we are coring.
Whack-a-mole. Or whack-a-mole. We should rename that to Wagamamas.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, yes. The brave Georgian county of Whack-a-mole.
And of course, their war chant is Uar.
Oh, that's a reference that people won't get unless they were watching us over the weekend, Mordred. But so myself and Mordred cast a Kaiserreich tournament over this weekend, and I had a bit of a tongue slip. Instead of saying Marines, hoorah, as in like the cry of the Marine Corps, I went ooh-ar like a farmer. So it was Marines, ooh-ar.
Oh dear.
And it broke us for a little while there.
And yes, I'm not going to let you forget that.
No, I didn't think so.
All right, we are about to max out on Diplo power here. Oh, it's January, though. We can tech up. There we go. Boom, boom.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And this is also going to give us time to actually switch our infantry template to something else. So, free shooter infantry do more damage. They do also more morale damage. They have less morale. And they take less fire. Oh no, they're same fire damage as Tercio. Tercio take less damage, so if manpower is a problem, then we probably want that. Although, Where we are right now, we win battles by morale because we just have so much more of it. I actually think free shooter, we just go all out offense, just try to finish these battles as quickly as possible.
Sure thing. Yes, and we will get some more infantry morale through plutocratic ideas.
Yes, we will. Plus, we already have it as a standard because of Etruscan origins.
Mm-hmm. We can actually take our first plutocratic idea, and I think we should.
I would agree. Mercenary manpower, mercenary disciplines. This one's not necessarily that useful, but the next one is.
But it
And
does
this one also
give
allowed
the
us to
yearly
complete La
prestige.
Rosa.
Yeah.
La Rosa is a nickname awarded to Bologna for the redness of our buildings. Our castles, mansions, and churches are all iconic rose red that has come to impress any who have come to visit the city. The redness has become something of a symbol of patriotism for Bologna, and as such our city planners will not approve of any new construction unless it is in the passionate flaming red colour of the rest of the city. I did not know that. Is that still true?
I don't know. That'd be really interesting to know.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool little tidbit. We can also state, and we probably should. This is why we're not making much money, because we haven't stated any of the new stuff.
We're also converting right now. That's why we're losing some money.
Fairly sure it's because of this, too. Find out the end of the month. Because autonomy in a territory is stuck to 30% or something? Sorry, high autonomy would be like 70%. It ticks down. So now we are...
buildings only, yes.
2 ducats. We gain 2 ducats from that. So yeah, autonomy in Africa, which is our territory, is 90%. It's even worse. So we were only collecting 10% of the tax revenue we were due.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, that's still going to be fairly poor because these are all new conquests. That's why our economy is in such a bad state. So what we probably want to do is take the unrest in exchange for the autonomy.
Absolutely.
Probably shouldn't have done Yadkin because I don't think we've actually done that one yet. And there we go. We just reduced our bill by like 3.5 ducats. And that's only going to improve as the revolt risk improves.
Yes.
We are about to have an uprising. Stop drilling. Although, as it stands, all of our provinces are safe because we have fort coverage everywhere. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have it. Oh, no, we do. It's in our capital. It's fine. We need another rival. I would say probably Cherokee, seeing as they rivaled us.
Yep, I agree.
And that's all we need.
We technically don't need a CB against them anymore.
That's true. We could do a humiliation war.
I'm not opposed to it.
No, me either. Because we don't intend to take land, and with a humiliation CB, we can still take money.
Yep.
And we can still pillage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to do that once we have recovered the morale of the army. In fact, I'll start the army moving north.
Where's the rebels going to pop up?
Good question. I mean, basically anywhere in here. We'll just need to turn around and biff them when they do. There they are.
The province we left.
Of course. You are flatlands. There is a river. Do you have a general? You do, but you have zero maneuver. Should be fine. And I just realized we're at peace. You should have been controlling all of this.
Yes, it was because I put it into your mind that I might not be able to control this because of my internet having a little bit of hiccup earlier on.
Right, well, I'm switching it back over to you because the conversion was just successful.
That is very true. And we got some more church power. We wanted to switch something back here. No, we already did. We already did.
I think we probably just continue converting. I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but we're about to make some money.
About to make some money, and it's just very necessary for us.
Also core that place. I just noticed it wasn't. Because of the missionary.
Very nice. We're getting a lot of Protestantism. What is our inflation at right now? I'll put us over
Picking
to
up.
5. That
I mean, yeah, you can do that and then do one of the reductions. Just
that's
keep
what
it
I'm
below
thinking.
5. Yeah, worth it. We have load. Oh, it's admin. Keep thinking that's going to be Diplo power for some reason. And there's Whack-A-Mole.
Yeah, our economy is looking far better now. But I think it's wartime. So over to you, War Master Mordred.
Before you... Why can't you declare that? Oh, no diplomat. Before you declare that, just see who Sasquatch is allied to. In fact, just press the little tick box next to Sasquatch. I want to see what happens if we co-belligerize them.
We get the Mohawk and the...
Tawar.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are, so probably not.
We can just go with a claim on the Cherokee as well now, though.
We can, and we probably want to keep it fairly aggressively expanding.
Yeah, so go with the conquest. Do we want to add that?
Nah,
Doubles
no
their
real
numbers. Yeah. Okay.
In fact, they only have 14,000. If you do that, then it goes up to 20. Considering the technology gap here, and especially because we did just tech up in terms of power, we probably can do this. The real question is, where are they? So Mohawk is further north. That's around Michigan. And Tier 1 Daron, I'm not sure.
But where's the Susquehannock, the ones that we're actually co-belligerizing?
So Squahannock will be just north of us. They're a purple color. In fact, they might just be below the blues. No, that's Tuscarora. Yeah, we can't see them either.
So there's actually no point in us doing this because we don't know where to take anything. So
okay.
War's all yours.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is hire a general, because apparently the previous one just died. Do we want to make the ruler into a general?
Yeah.
414? Yeah, I think we probably can.
It was the worst of our electoral results that we got.
Has one maneuver. Forts. Let's go and take the forts.
Fort next to the capital. Yeah, that's the place we want to be hitting first. They're actually off in their own war right now.
Yes, and they are recruiting troops, which would suggest to me that they just lost some. In fact, can I get to the... No. Then I'm not going to bother. Oh, there they are.
I just nudged my mouse.
Sorry.
Let me disconnect it so I don't do it.
Susquehannock has accepted an offer to hire 10,000 mercenaries. That's a few.
How many mercenaries did you just say?
10,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We're actually making money from the loot.
That's also good. Stave off another loan. Do we have war taxes up?
No. We could, because we do actually have quite a lot of... Well, do we want to spend the military power on this? I think that just looting is probably going to pay for this.
Okay. If you think so.
Although at this point, I would say it's probably more about development.
Yep. Well, the higher development, the harder it's going to be for us to convert it. That their capital is... that basically the cluster above us towards the mountains is probably the area we want to nab.
I agree. And that would also give us another fort, which is actually a mountain fort, which kind of protects this pass. In fact, that is an impassable mountain right there. We could. Although that interior fort does also protect Waxhaw against rebels. And considering we're wrong culture, wrong religion, rebels will be an ongoing problem.
That's true.
No, don't siege the capital. That's ours. I mean, it's only 2,000 guys. I don't think they're going to be able to do very much.
Then we have 11,000 troops moving around the mountain there.
I'm taking a calculated risk by detaching people here so we can start looting.
Another conversion successful.
Yeah. Last one. Which, of course, puts us in the red again.
Can we accept the culture of this region? Now that we've got them caught.
Probably.
But do we want to?
This still costs a lot. We kind of need, well, really, honestly, we need to finish religious ideas before we even think of culture converting. I know we don't have religious ideas, we should probably get it next.
Yep.
Because religious
Yeah,
ideas
so
comes with the much
For
cheaper
now,
conversion.
can we just accept them? So
That we can do. I just want to see religious ideas.
it's the end cap. Culture conversion cost minus 25%.
I'm wondering if there's any other cost reductions. There's loads of missionary strength. There are... Oh no, culture conversion with influence. Yeah, not a very good combo. I actually kind of wish we had a bit of cavalry now, because cavalry are, I think, twice as effective at looting that infantry are.
Looting, yeah. They've got rebels there.
They do.
Polhuatan rebels, actually, because Polhuatan have been destroyed.
Yes, they have. Well, that's a shame. Oh, I'm just going to move you there, just so we can explore it. Get some more information about the territory around us.
I don't think it would hurt for us to get a conquistador and do some hunt for the Seven Cities.
We can't. Because all the native tribes have actually settled around us and have reformed, we won't actually go anywhere. It's not unoccupied. They have a heavy ship? Huh.
Wow. I'm
I
just
guess because they
imagining
got Diplo 3.
a Cherokee 3-decker just like there.
A 3-decker canoe.
Oh, wow. With...
I wonder what that would look like.
Yeah.
I mean, it would basically just be a an outrigger, I would imagine. It would just be multiple canoes bound together, kind of like the Polynesians did. Right, where do we go next, seeing as unfortunately their capital's already under siege?
I think we continue to pillage.
I think you're right. Actually, really tempted to go fight the rebels, just so... Oh, they just...
Yeah, they're going to go
we
up into Chesapeake now.
Mm-hmm.
Something you should check as well is our state edicts right now. Now that we've finished a lot of the conversions, we might be able to... that's the one that you can't, but check our capital region. Courage development, that's fine. Okay, no, that's fine.
I'm actually going to turn that off, because this is basically costing us for no reason right now, because it does increase the state cost.
Maintenance.
Oh, it's the capital, so it doesn't, but... Yeah. And you're the only one that we can state still. Nah.
No, we want to save room for more American states.
Indeed.
We should take a quick overview look of how religion's doing in the old world and how the factions are over there.
Well, we're getting our own little outpost over here now, which is nice to see, and then also Catholics there in the north. So northern Italy is still very much Protestant. Northern Germany is as well. It seems to be Reformed that's growing the fastest. They're taking over Switzerland. They're starting to move into the Low Countries. A little bit of northward pressure through Denmark. So kind of the usual suspects plus Italy. Or northern Italy. Southern Italy has remained stoutly.
Amazing thing for us actually in this game is that all of the colonizers are staying Catholic at the moment.
True.
Which means religious ideas are going to come vastly more in favor for us when we are trying to defeat colonial nations as well.
And there we go. The last of the conversions is complete.
We can turn off that edict there then as well.
Yeah, I will. If it's been active for a year, which I think it has. It has. Turn you off, merge you together. Unless you're going to start going for those, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just claim this territory. And then we'll merge everyone together again for the next phase of looting. You can tell by this bar here how much we're doing. But this is all earning us quite a lot of money, so I'm pretty happy to do this. Unfortunately, they got Italy.
Which unfortunately, they're the promises we want as well. Yes. Take the 50.
All right, 5 ships, 1 heavy, 4 lights versus 1 light, 2 transports, and 4 transports. With technology buffs.
We struggled against them last time.
Yeah, but they outnumbered us like 4-1.
That's true.
We got ourselves, so we have an admiral. A pretty good one too. You know what? We'll try it. If it fails, it fails.
Well, even if it fails, we can retreat. They can't at the moment.
It's not going to fail. And hopefully we can capture some ships in this, or failing nothing else, we get some naval tradition. We can actually repay this.
I would, while we're making money. That's the aim of this war after all.
We captured the heavy!
That's fantastic. Oh dear.
Yoink!
We've got that lovely, spacious 3-decker canoe.
That just saved us a bunch of money. Oh yeah, can we see where Susquehanna are now? Yeah, north. I was right. North with a purpley red colour.
It's a lovely colour. It's like a maroon burgundy kind of look to it.
Oops.
Just for my own sanity, can we colonize Chikora?
Yes.
Now that we've actually got some income.
No, it makes complete sense that we would.
Also, yeah, it also means we'll have another province of our culture over here.
That's true.
Although, that actually just said the incorrect culture.
It hasn't flipped yet. Oh no, Romanagnol. Romanagnol. That's us.
Oh, is it? I thought we were Bolognian.
Nope.
Go back to where we were originally. Did we export the wrong religion?
Oh, we may have switched because Luca. Pisa. There's Luca. Luca is Tuscan. Romanagnol.
Oh no, Romanagnol. Okay, that's fine.
It would have been bad if we were Tuscan.
Yeah.
Roanoke is also done.
What would a 4-decker canoe be classified as? Not a canoe. Oh, brilliant.
Do we want to restart our royal marriage with Naples? Oh, they wouldn't even accept anymore.
They won't accept it because we're too far away now.
Yeah, that alliance is not going to be lasting for too long.
Can't get that morale bonus, though, which is very nice.
I think that's what we want to do. And what is our innovativeness these days? 47. Very nice. Ah, that war's finished. And we're almost done looting this, so I think I'm going to finish looting this, then we'll go after their army.
I'm just, wow, I'm actually just like world building that in my head instead of like, so it's like a 2-decker heavy ship, but as the figurehead, it's like a totem pole or like, you know, like a Thunderbird or something like very native centered, and it's got beautiful like paint patterns over the side, and then beautiful bright sails. That would be so cool. I'm all for air quotes. I know it's the wrong time, but so no, it's called technologically advanced rather than westernized, because westernized is, yeah, it has connotations, but just Native American culture with Western levels of technology in that era would be really interesting world building.
I'd imagine there probably are examples of that.
Probably.
I don't know for sure. Like, what did the Caribbean Native Americans sail? That can't have just been canoe, surely.
I'm not sure.
Musket or the bow? Do we want to have more expensive tech costs until the death of our current ruler, or lose army tradition? I'm going to take the tech cost because we just teched up.
Yeah, we're very ahead of time.
We are losing a ton of cash again. Why? Oh, because the colonial maintenance. Right. Yes, that's a thing. We're going to have a way of getting to Susquehannock. I'm not sure that we do. No. Oh, we could sail to Quicontis and then march over.
Mm-hmm.
But we would be sending 4,000 men at a time. And we couldn't do it quickly because this is just uncolonized.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, we could be a bit cheeky and start the colony there. Because then it would be colonized and we could sail straight in, saving ourselves the 1 month disembark at the other end.
We're not losing money anymore, I will say.
That's probably because of the looting. Yeah, there's a fair amount of money here, and we just took the fort. I'm going to... Actually, do we want to loot this? Yes. Loot recovers.
Yes.
It just means that those...
enough Diplo to just increase the dev and get rid of the devastation that way.
That's true. So our goals here are Tali, Kituwa, and Jorah. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think those three are the ones we're looking for.
Got ahead of myself. Cherokee is wanting out. I'll have to wait.
We should definitely take a look at a peace deal, though.
I agree.
I wouldn't be against grabbing contiguous tile to try and now also move into the people above them. Wait, we could just
Could do a full annex.
What would our AE be?
AE would be 69. And people already hate us, so this would not necessarily be a bad thing for that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Just eat the Cherokee?
Just eat the Cherokee. Om nom 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 nom. Enjoy the peace.
Okay. Time to start working on this. Oh, there we go. Form the American nation.
No.
As much as I'd love to right now, we're trying to form Texas first.
Yeah, you've got some coring to do.
Yeah. Just make sure we grab that in the first wave and then hit core rule. Grabbed everything but Roanoke on the core rule. You know what, Roanoke? Start you off with a conversion. Whack-a-mole is going to be where we stand the army. And we have too few rivals. So we can go for Mali over in Africa. Or the Caribas. Ooh, Colonial Caribbean as a rival.
At the moment, we... Okay, so this is one area where I'm not clear how things work, because I haven't really played as any independent American states before. Do we count as a colonial nation? So if we declare war on Caribas, will that call Portugal in?
No. Because our capital is in the New World. So we're not called Portugal in.
I'm actually kind of... Okay, so this is not optimal play. I'm going to say that right now. However, if we keep Caribas alive, then they will become more of a threat later on. And that is not necessarily a bad thing because it means that we actually have some competition in the New World.
Also, Norway's just landed in Florida. Norwegian yes. Florida.
They went looking for the sun.
Okay. I'm going to rival...
I would do Lenape.
Actually,
yes, south is Tuscarora South.
Well, they're south and north.
Oh, they are?
Sandwiching us, yeah.
Then yes, Tuscarora, definitely.
And...
How do they do that? There must be a federation. Caribas won't be a threat, I think, since colonies don't have money to develop due to tariffs. The AI does give money to their colonies, though. That was actually one of the really interesting things I did. I played as a colonial nation, and I found out that I think I was playing as Brazil, and Spain kept on sending me money constantly. And that's when I started doing that as a player, because it is a huge help. Because, yeah, as a colonial nation, you make basically no money. Each time I played in the New World, colonies were big pushovers. Unfortunately, it's ever so slightly overpowered to be a New World Western nation. That is not a colonial nation, because nothing around you can really stand up to you. And the fact that you can declare war on a colonial nation without pulling in their overlord really buffs you. Why did we settle in eastern US as opposed to actual Texas? Because Texas was too far away.
It's too far away. We are going to jump over there very soon, though. I'm actually thinking we try and grab Louisiana next. Oh, sorry, New Orleans.
New Orleans. I would say that's probably a good call.
We've got a lot of money right now. It's just sit, rest, and actually build some more infantry. I'm going to do that. Take us to force limit. Just because we've got to keep seeming scary for as long as possible.
Because lots of people are joining the coalition. It's going to be like the entire eastern seaboard, yeah.
So we've grabbed North Carolina. Piedmont. That's not Piedmont. Piedmont's over there. South Carolina, Piedmont. Over mountain. And South Carolina. So we actually landed in South Carolina. Growth of the printing industry. Okay. Where did printing press? Rock.
That's gonna... Actually, no, I was going to say that's going to take a while for it to reach us, but no, it's not. We're Protestant.
We're Protestant, yeah.
Awesome.
Somehow they're going to get it on a boat out there and all the way over, just like, hi, we got this delivered for you.
Yeah, it's among the news that we get from Naples, our European allies.
Yeah. Yes. We're Catholic still.
So how fast is that spreading?
I don't know. Let's actually check, because that...
0.43, that's actually not bad.
That's pretty, considering how far away we are. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it might be worth doing the spread institution in our capital region, seeing as it doesn't cost us anything extra.
Honestly, the longer it takes to get over here is probably better for us right now, in order to stifle it from the natives.
True. Although it will also be arriving on the colonial nations. Although England is Catholic, Norway is Catholic. No, it won't.
Yes. Tuscarora, I am going to start fabricating a claim against them, not necessarily to use right away, but still think it's necessary.
Good to have in our back pocket.
The mothball the heavy.
And in fact, the light that we have should be...
Tiskawa.
Ah, yes, the Anitiskawa, famous ship. We should probably send the light ship off protecting trade.
You are also correct right there. Let's grab the Uno light ship we have. Protect some trade in Chesapeake Bay. Okay. Very ahead of time Diplotech, that would be.
Why did Scandinavia keep going Protestant? Because they were historically.
Historically.
Sweden is very famous for being Protestant. You know, this guy called Gustavus Adolphus, you know, went on a bit of a wrecking train through Germany at one stage. Kind of saved the Protestant League.
Okay. A 362, a 432, a 333, or a 054. I think I'm just going to let the lottery decide on this one.
I would agree. They're all above average. Or exactly average, like that guy.
Hello, Doge Mansuto the average. Oh, although the corruption down, that's nice.
We do actually have some, somehow.
I'm also going to...
Focused mill.
Yeah.
Because we
Switch our
have
focus.
lots and lots of Diplo at this stage. Oof. How many is that? That would bring us back down to 200. I
Yeah.
would probably take the money. Hit.
Yes. Unfortunate, but it's a must. Oh, he's a decent general. Repay a bank loan.
That's one of the big ones. I would actually keep that one. Because it's just going to keep on cycling around, so we get less inflation whenever it does happen again.
Mm-hmm.
How much are our loans currently? No, I mean, how much do we get if we take a loan? 94. I'm actually half tempted. Next time the little 20 ones come up, we should take one of the 94s and then basically refinance.
Yes, okay. Spain
Just
has
that
also
way.
started in Portugal. Oh, wasn't Portugal under Spain in this timeline?
Yes. Spain and Aragon were.
Okay, Noble
Will
Fortress
we
of
see any
Ireland, okay.
Paradox multiplayer again at some point, like the developer multiplayer for Victoria 3? I can't speak for Victoria 3 because neither of us are part of the Vicky 3 brand. I would love to. The team would love to. At the moment, the reality is we can't. But as developers start moving back into the office, as this whole COVID thing hopefully starts to get fixed, we're hopeful. We want to.
One of the main things as well is, yeah, with the COVID scenario, it makes it harder. But also, we're trying to. I think a lot of the brands are focusing on development right now, and obviously taking dev hours to play games rather than to build upon them. And for example, fix bugs is, is warrant. We got to it. Yeah, it's a difficult juggle at the moment. But yes, the answer is we'd love to. We're not sure when, but we'd love to.
Let me get this straight. We moved from Italy to America, now we're colonizing Africa. No, we colonized Africa to reach America.
Yes. We're at caps on Diplo.
See where's cheap, then do it that way.
Yeah.
Sort by cost. That's development amount.
Oh,
there you go.
It's the same province.
And then basically, as long as it's not grain, dev it. And we're a long way from the next technology, so I'd say just keep going. Just spend it all.
I am.
And actually, this is going to help with the technology too.
I'm actually going to leave it at 100 just as a safety buffer for various things.
Works for me.
I want to see how that fits. A fair amount to our economy, that. Unrest down is fantastic.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be very, very helpful.
That's so good for us right now.
Absolutely. And in fact, as unrest reduces, we'll also start making more and more money. Because unrest is also a blanket penalty to income. Wait until everything's cored and then do that.
Mm-hmm.
So then you get it all at once. Okay,
On the 22
don't repay.
bucket loans. Oh, I hit enter to try and clear those. Oops. Well, I
Yeah, it was
repaid
just
it.
top one. That's all right. If you take a look at the loans, let's see how many of the 20s there are.
I think there's only one more 20.
Yeah, there's two of them. Okay.
There's just one. The rest are 55s.
You're right. Yes, okay, it's not scrolling that far. Okay. In that case, leave it.
Yeah. Sorry for the misclick.
It's all right. We should be in a position where we start making money again soon. And now that the cores are done, you can do the autonomy. Well, we need to state them first, then do the autonomy. That's why I was saying wait for the cores. Otherwise, you're decreasing their autonomy to their minimum limit, which is 90.
I know we focused mill, but I actually think at this point we should have focused
Admin.
admin. Yeah.
We could still do that in the future. We're making money. It's
We are
positive.
making money.
Heck yeah.
I'll go for the cheaper one.
Reasonable. And we can... Oh no, we already are coring Roanoke. Never mind. You beat me to it, like, a year ago.
Yep.
Oh, that can be stated. Virginia.
Do we want to state Virginia? What's our
I would
state
say so.
max?
Don't know. It's going to be relatively decent, though, I think. Although we are... Oh no, we're not a merchant republic. We're just a regular republic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can tell if you go to the shield and then the rebel screen. Yeah, states 5.
That's what we've got.
Doesn't say what the maximum is. Is that under government, maybe?
But it might be under... Yeah, it might be under government. No, it will be under governing capacity, I think, won't it? There's no max anymore.
No, it's just governing
under
capacity, isn't it? Yeah,
capacity,
okay. In that case, we're fine.
We're still in the old EU4 mindset where we are limited to them.
Yeah, it's all governing capacity. Okay.
How is our old nation of Ferrara doing?
That's true, actually, Von Ragnar. We can switch war bonuses from Protestant, and we probably can. We're relatively secure at this point. Now that we just have space.
That's a good point.
Probably get rid of the discipline, keep the morale.
ID cost.
We haven't been doing that very aggressively. I would say probably either unrest or settlers.
Settlers are going to be helpful in getting over here faster.
Yeah, I would go settlers. We are still...
It's a big nation there.
Yeah, settlers. Let's do it.
Okay, so you said get rid of morale.
No, discipline.
Get rid of discipline. Goodbye, holy sacraments. Hello, heretics deported. Apparently, England gets all of Colombia, and they've also started in Mexico. Oh no, that's where the Colombia colony is.
Kudoki. And yes,
Doesn't
we
bother
need
us.
that.
We don't listen to the Pope.
We want Chikora to hurry up so we can go to Texas and move our capital over there. Release this as a colonial nation. Start all over again.
We can't we can't release this as a colonial nation. What we can do is go Texas and have Texas like South. What's this?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. But would it be called that in this world? What is this? What will we call this? This
Almost certainly would
New
press you. It would press the USA button straight away, I reckon.
Well, that for one thing, but it was also though. What would this region be called if it was colonized by Italians first? Or sorry, Bolognians, because Italian was an organized identity in this period. So what would this be like? New Bologna? Would this be New Moderna, something like that, or New Romanol, or
New Lucca.
New Lucca?
Seeing as that's where the colonists came from, it probably would be New Lucca.
Mm-hmm.
La Carolina. Carolina.
Well, who was Carolina? Who are the Carolinas named after? Virginia is after Elizabeth. So that probably wouldn't be called Virginia.
Carolina would be probably Charles? Carolus? Carol? What's the Spanish for Charles?
Carlos.
Carlos. Carlos, I don't know what Carolina is named after, actually. It's a good question. Chat, who is Carolina named after?
Do some Googling for us. It's after
Charles the First of England.
Ugh.
Okay.
So what was this called? Giuseppe's Land?
I'm surprised that they named anything after Charles the First.
That's a good point, to be fair.
980. Getting closer.
Very soon. Death to spies.
I think this could actually be quite interesting if we did somehow split this off into its own realm. Just wondering how we would do that.
Well, I forget Vermont and Florida are tagged now.
Mm-hmm. And there it is. Chikora's done.
Chikora is a core. It's grain. Honestly, that doesn't hurt us too badly that it's grain, because it's like it's our second grain province.
Yeah,
So
it's also flat land, lots of manpower, perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty decent for us. Oh, that's English Mexico.
Interesting. Okay, so it goes. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, we need the Rio Grande, don't we? Which is here.
Yeah, which means we'll just have to fight them for it.
The brave nation of Bologna. Actually, I need to split off some men to go over here. Give me 4 and put them in Chicamacato.
Unfortunately, I do believe that we are now out of time.
Oh, really? Oh, it goes so quickly now.
It really does. I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, and you haven't done so already, then please do consider hitting that follow button so that you get notifications whenever Paradox does some cool stuff. If you want to know more about the things we are doing, check us out on Twitter and Facebook, where I run both those accounts. You can talk to me there. And also, if you come across any bug reports, that's the big one. Please, 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 please post them up on the bug reports forum, because if you don't report them, then how can we fix them? Because we won't know about it. So it's super, super helpful for the ongoing health of the game. Please do report the bugs. And I think that's it for now. We will be back again in about 15 minutes, where there's 2 other very familiar people playing. Just 500 years in the future. 400 years.
Yes, there's a massive battle, I believe, from what they've been telling us, of Yugoslavia and the Soviet Union versus the world. So it should be a very interesting one as that.
It should indeed. So we will see you all in about 15 minutes' time as I go and refill my tea. Oh, speaking of tea, look what I got. I don't know if that's...
Oh, unfortunately, it's the glare of the lights is
It's an E4 mug.
Yes, new EU4 mug. I also got one of those. I might go grab mine. But yes, join us in about 15 minutes' time for some Hearts of Iron. We'll see you then.
Bye, everyone.